Got an old door here showing some age. Got some rot going on down there at the bottom. And we're going to fix that right up. And there it is. On both sides. Right at the bottom where the water lays. Such a common occurrence. And you don't really give that much thought when you install the door. Now, I've already made the cuts to speed the video up. So I'm using a multi-tool. Get you a good blade on there. And I'm not really sure what other tool you could use, because this one allows you to get real close to the J channel without damaging it. And then you just pierce the depth you need. It's pretty awesome. So there it is. That's in pretty bad shape. And that's been wicking water up, sitting on the bottom there for years. They're real bad there. So I took the old piece of trim to Home Depot, and they had a perfect match. Then I took the old piece of trim, paint counter, and they matched me up. Pretty close. So here's an overview of what we need. We're going to need some stock here to go down to the sill plate. And I'm not going to go below the sill plate because this is secure. It's in concrete. And then I'll bring brick mold down to match it. And I got this stock here, this 1x, that I'll have to cut for this piece here. So for this next piece, I said I needed some 1x, and I think the paint line threw me off. This is not quite a 2x4, but I found an old sill plate in the wood pile, and it's a perfect match. So we'll just have to get the length I need and rip it down. And it also has these grooves. It's a perfect match. Because, you know, some people have to have that perfect match, or they're not happy. Okay, so this is 9.5 heavy. And this piece is 2.5. And then we just connect the dots. Yeah, that's what we're talking. Just like so. Now cut that out. Thank you. Okay, kids, I've got all the sticks cut. That's basically all this is, right? Precision cut pine. Oh, look at that. That's what we want. Nice and tight. That's beautiful. Oh! Looks like we ran into a problem here. I got this little slope here. So I'll take my straight edge, put it on top here. And I can't mark underneath because of the thickness of the pencil. You never get up tight against it. So I'll just draw a line across the top and cut below that line. And this is the distance we'll need to come over here before we angle down. And an easy way to do that is you loosen up your square, put it on there until she bottoms out, and then tighten it up. There you go. That's looking pretty good. Now another check you want to do with a straight edge is come down here like this. As you can see, there's a gap right here. So we want to tap that wood in to get rid of the gap. Very nice. Oop, got a little loose. Just like that. Nice and flat so you're good and straight. And that will determine how much spacing you need to put in here, which is very little. Some shims here and here. Now keep in mind, when the brick mold comes down, we can attach the brick mold to this and keep everything secure. Now we want to do the same thing with the straight edge right here. And there's a little bit of air gap right there. You bring a little piece of wood over, take that out. Now you can put your shims in and everything so nothing moves and it's all straight. So I got a paint stick, which just a little too thick. Tad too thick. Look at that, it freaking moved on me. Then I got this plastic shim. That would work beautiful. An easier way would be to drive a finish nail through here and then take a screwdriver and pry this back out where you want it, and then get some spray foam and put in there, and everything would be solid and insulated. But before I install, I like to paint everything. That way you're sealed on the bottom, no water wicking to prevent future rot. Alright, this is ready to install, but before I install it, I'm going to get me some Portland cement, mortar mix, and pour in here. That way the water can no longer lay in that area and it can't get inside the building. Get you a big nail to countersink. All countersunk. We'll work on that trim last. Now we're ready to fill the cracks. You can use caulk, glue, Bondo. I don't have any caulk at the moment, but this ISO drywall adhesive is excellent. Damp rag? I don't know. Oh, yeah, makes it look like wood. Let this dry and we'll be ready for paint. Now for the weather stripping, you see there's a slot there that this goes into. Now you could take a Dremel tool and use the wood as a guide and create a slot down there, or you just remove that lip from here down and glue it. Alright, here's the finished product. You can see the joints a little bit. And here's the other side. Now I don't know if you all caught this, but when I put this piece on here, I had a big gap between the trim and the J channel, and I had no reveal here, so I removed that piece and fixed it. And then this J channel here is extended past the siding and it's warped out from the sun. I don't know what, but I'll just chop that right off. I'd like to thank everyone for watching, and in the next video, we'll conquer that door. Any questions or comments? Leave down below.